everyone, Tori the Crafty Girl here, and today I'm going to show you how I made this adorable little clutch. I was going to an event at for Trending Northwest magazine here in Spokane. Just a little plug, this is not sponsored, but if you are in the Pacific Northwest and looking for an amazing women-run magazine, you need to get a subscription to Trending Northwest. There's so many cool things in here. Again, not sponsored. We paid to go to this event. We just really support the folks that are over there writing the great articles, supporting all of the different voices here in the Pacific Northwest, and they're just great folks all the way around. So that was the event we were going for, and it was kind of a Met Gala red carpet theme. And so I decided to make a bag because I always do. And this is the bag that I came up with. So I started with fused beads and I made a boatload of them. And this is how she turned out. And then I'm just going to show you how I put this together. It's not going to be a step-by-step tutorial as we go along. So for those of you that like to just watch, the activity and have a little bit of sound, you'll have that. But feel free to pop any comments down below or questions on how I created things. But essentially the format for this is just like you would make a book clutch. So if you can see, the shape is actually like a book. So if you have some damaged books, but you want to salvage them and you want to save them from the landfill, you can turn them into a bag just like this as well with a couple of tweaks. So this is just made, everything I already had on hand. The ribbon that I used right here was already in my stash. I think I got that at the Dollar Tree. Then I had elastic that we used for a little clasp here. And then on the inside, I just used felt. Again, I already had this, and then fabric that I already had. So that is what the kind of high level overview is. And let's dive into how I made this bag. All right, so the first thing I did was actually cut down this cardboard, and then I just used my really thick ruler and made a line right here and pulled it up because we are going to do the same concept that you would use when you make a book clutch. So if you were making a book clutch, you would have your book right here. Obviously, you would do all the things on the center, which is what we're going to do. I haven't quite cut it to the shape I want. So now that I have this these are the bones. What I'm going to do is I'm actually going to place all of my tiles on here. Now I will say there are tiles in here that aren't that great. I have been making these for the last couple of weeks when I had a little bit of time. So right now, let's see how do I want to see how this fits. Right now, we're just going to see the shape, but I do know I'm doing 3, 2, 3. Like that's in fact, we can just do it this way. Okay, so those will fit here, here, here. Okay, yes, and we'll just move it over. And what I'm going to do, just to give you an idea, is I'm actually going to take black fabric, and I have this black, it's kind of a canvas. It's, oh my gosh, it's filthy. I've had it for a while. I'm pretty sure I got it because it was on clearance and I've been holding on to it, but it is double-sided, which is great. Just in case I don't have time to do a lining, but if I can get to a lining, I will. And what I'm going to end up doing is taking this and I'm going to cover the cardboard with it, and I'm either I'll probably do a combination of hot glue and stitches. This is probably going to be a hand stitched project. I might pull out the old gal. I haven't used my sewing machine in a while. Just to make the clasp, I'm going to use a magnetic clasp. And then if I have time, what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a lining, as I mentioned, and I have a few different options. I like this because it is, it kind of goes with the theme, but so does this, right? Peace on earth, love, and then this is just the world. So we'll see when I get there how that turns out. So right now we are just going to, first of all, and then what I was saying is with the black, then I'm going to actually get my drill bit, and I'm going to make sure I have some holes in here, and then I'm going to stitch probably three stitches into the fabric into this fabric here, and it's going to create tiles. And I'm not going to stitch them all the way down. I'm just going to stitch them at the top. So they will have movement, which is cool. Okay. And this one I took, yeah, I think I did this one no, I don't know when I did that one. I do not like it. I still have time to make a few extra if I need to, but I just want to see the layout really fast. Yeah, like this one, do not like that. That's not on there very well. But again, some of these I made a while ago and they've just been hanging out waiting. And this is just going to be a placeholder for now. Okay, so that is the top. And then originally I had planned on putting these as kind of the last centerpiece. I don't know if I need these though. And the cardboard will be cut to there. Yeah, I don't like that. I think that takes away from the cool factor of this. Okay, so then we have shape. But then do I need all of them? Maybe I just need these. Because we are going to have this mirrored on the other side. Maybe we need to flip it around. Maybe like that. No, because then I have to stitch that, and I don't really like that. Okay. So I like this. And I am going to make this cardboard a little bit thinner. And the reason for that is even though this is going to be covered in black, I don't think I want to have much of the cardboard really showing, although I can adjust these. I don't know. Okay, so first step is to cut both sides so that they're equidistant, not including the bottom. And that is what we are going to do next, if I can decide how I want this top to look. All right, so we have our shape. It's going to be a small little clutch, bent on both sides, kind of like a book shape. You see this? And we are just going to start. We're going to put hot glue here, and we're going to just start by hot gluing this together. Let's. Now for the clasp, I didn't actually record this because it was getting really close to time for the event, but I did want to take a moment and point out what I ended up doing. So I went back and forth with a few different ways on how I wanted to do the clasp. After I added this, I realized it didn't quite line up. Again, I was doing this very quickly to finish on time, which I did, which was great. So what I ended up doing is going back and making a miniature version of these fuse beads with little holes cut out on the side. And then I just grabbed some elastic, and you could just use like an elastic tie, and I hot glued it to the inside here. So I just hot glued that there, and then stitched this on in the same way that I stitched these together, just drilling through each of these little holes here, stitching them here, and then stitching them down. And then that gave us this really cool look. So that's what that side looked like. And then this side here, you'll see that I didn't quite line up all of my tiles. If I would have lined them up, I should have had a straight line all the way to here. So just something, again, as you're going through, just look and double look at things, but I was in a hurry, but no one even noticed, by the way. No one even noticed. All right, so let's dive back into the rest of the process. Okay, here's the last looks before we go to the event. This is what I'm wearing. Here is the bag. So let me know what you think of this project in the comments. And again, if you have any questions, let me know. Also, like and subscribe. We are on our way to 100K, and I want to just say thank you to every single one of you that are making this dream a reality. And until next time, everybody, see ya!